transfers. This is the big news we're breaking at this point of time, viewers. It's a massive development coming in. Remember that while investigating the bank account, the ED said that a huge amount of money, up to 1.8 crore rupees, was transferred to his wife, Varsha Raut. And Shravan Sen joins me to get us all the details. Shravan, over to you.
Well, in fact, the latest details coming in with Sanjay Raut in Enforcement Directorate's custody till about 8th of August. Varsha Raut, his wife, has also now been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate. This comes after the Enforcement Directorate has basically come across fresh evidence in terms of witness statements that have been recorded, which goes on to indicate that Sanjay Raut had essentially given money, rather cash, to a witness to buy land in Alibag. In fact, that land was in the name of Varsha Raut, and not just that, also the kingpin of Patra Chawl scam. Praveen Raut had actually given money to Varsha Raut, which Varsha Raut essentially claimed in her first set of questioning that had taken place, saying that she had returned the money, and this was in fact an unsecured loan that was basically given. But the Enforcement Directorate has essentially countered that by basically asking Varsha Raut to explain as to how exactly can that be considered loan when she had not paid any interest. And secondly, the money was returned much later. This was by the time that the Enforcement Directorate had basically begun the investigation in this particular case. Joining us on this broadcast is senior BJP leader Atul Bhatkalkar. Mr. Bhatkalkar, thank you for speaking to Republic TV. Let me straight away begin by asking you, the Enforcement Directorate has essentially indicated that this scam is way bigger. They've come across money trail, something that has been lauded by the court. Court says that the Enforcement Directorate has essentially made remarkable progress. But once again, the Shiva Sena, on the other hand, has been saying that the ED is essentially being used, not just when it comes to Sanjay Raut, several other leaders.
See, basically from remand application of ED on the first day of Sanjay Raut, now it is very clear that not only Sanjay Raut, but his whole family and extended family are deeply involved in this Patra Chawl corruption and malpractices. And so it is very natural for ED to summon Varsha Raut. Why she got 55 lakhs rupees non-interest loan? Why she did not pay that loan within 3 years? Whether Praveen Raut pursued for the return of that amount? No. And so that is a clear-cut case of quid pro quo. And Sanjay Raut is a kingpin of Patra Chawl scam. And so naturally they today summon Varsha Raut. Hope Varsha Raut will join the probe. And they have to check with both of them whether whatever Sanjay Raut is saying is correct or what Varsha Raut earlier said and this time is going to say that is more correct. And so I think it is progressing in the right direction and with right pace. And so whole Patra Chawl scam, which was done not only by Sanjay Raut but many other leaders of Shiv Sena. Because when Patra Chawl development scheme was sanctioned by NOC got by the Mahada, that time many Marathi families were not ready to vacate their houses. That time's local corporator of Shiv Sena, Shinde, pressurized them. Not only that, Shinde's brother-in-law, who was inspector, and as on today, he is in jail along with Sachin Waze, gelatin scam. He pressurized people to vacate their flats. And so, section of the Shiv Sena and the whole Sanjay Raut family is a kingpin of this Patra Chawl scam.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bhatkalkar. Let me also bring in the senior BJP leader, Kirit Somaiya, who's joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Somaiya, direct allegation now basically being levelled at Sanjay Raut that he's essentially received money. And in fact, Republic TV had basically exposed the fact that a witness whose statement was recorded by the Enforcement Directorate has basically come on record to say that 36 lakh rupees in cash was given by Sanjay Raut to buy the land in Alibag. What more can you tell us?
Anybody and everybody knows this. in a land transaction, usually 20-30% are taken by check, remaining amount by and large through cash. And a politician like Sanjay Raut, who used to influence the government policies, the Shiv Sena leadership views, he used to get what we say bribe or license fees. So these are various methods. Regularly, he used to get some cash amount from Praveen Raut. All his air transaction, foreign tours, hotel bills, car, they have been bought by this Praveen Raut's company. So now the ED has started actual investigation. We will have to wait for a couple of weeks to see what are the new things coming out.
Well, thank you very